Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here to do the readings for the air signs, and this will be for the lovely sign of Libra. Libra, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love to have you on board. Please consider pressing the subscription button and also the bell, which will let you know when I'm going live or notify you of new uploads or content. I do go live every Wednesday at 12 o'clock Australian Eastern Daylight Time, so if you want to join me for readings there. I do know that at 12 o'clock it's not all in everyone's time zones, so mostly seems to be Australian people that I get on board, but I do get some people from overseas, that's for sure, but I know that it's very late for some of you. I do know that people are very dedicated though, and I've had people who've got up at 2 o'clock in the morning to join me, so I think that's pretty special in itself. So thank you to those people who believe in me. It's really beautiful. Thank you. If the reading doesn't resonate with you, as I always say, make sure you check out other aspects of your natal chart, such as your moon, your rising and or your ascendant. Really, really important that you understand that you're not just your sun sign. Your sun sign is the sign generally that you relate to. You know, if people say to you, what sign are you? You immediately say, oh, you know, I'm a Capricorn. But actually it's only one aspect of your personality. There are sort of 4 aspects of your personality that are really important. So check out your moon, your rising and or your Venus. All of them will show you parts of yourself that are really important. Like your Venus, for example, is how you love. So if you know what your Venus is, you can watch that sign as well, and it will relate to your love. So very important to check them out. But I do ask that if the reading does resonate with you, that you give it a thumbs up. It does help me to grow the channel, and I'm going to show my love and appreciation in advance by saying thank you for helping me grow the channel. We're going to use the Romantic Tarot here for your reading. Oh, and I keep having these cards jumping out on me, and the 9 of Cups has jumped out on me now. I feel like it's the end of something for you and the beginning of something new. I feel that you're leaving behind the anxiety and your fears of the past, and you're going for something here. You're jumping in with both feet. And I feel like somehow or another you've completed some sort of karmic cycle, which may mean you've learned something about yourself and your past ways of being or doing things, and you are embracing a whole new version of yourself. So let's see where we're going here. Oh, wow. Okay, I also have the 7 of Swords, end of self-sabotage. That's what it is. Maybe you've been a self-sabotager in the past. Maybe that's what you're doing here. You're definitely letting go of something though. All right. Ready to go. Oh, Queen of Pentacles. I've seen her quite a lot today in the readings. She does represent Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, but the Queen of Pentacles is a beautiful energy. The Queen of Pentacles sort of talks about someone, so you're looking at the elements of the earth signs. So this is someone who is more practical, more structured in their thinking, not so much thinking a lot like the earth signs, like the air signs, but more grounded as an earth sign. This is a person who likes to be more practical, who likes to be a little bit more organized and a little bit more structured in their day-to-day activities. All right, so we have the 10 of Swords. See, this is definitely coming to the end of a cycle with the 10 of Swords. This is negative thinking. This is the end of and it's the end of betrayal. But its betrayal has not been brought forward by somebody else. This is your own betrayal because of that 7 of Swords. So it's like you've sabotaged so many things in your lifetime. Now, when I talk about sabotage, we do that, and it's a matter of protecting ourselves. So just want to talk about that for a moment. When we have fears or we don't trust ourselves, what we tend to do is we jump ship before the ship sinks. We jump out of relationships because we fear getting hurt. It's all about our own sense of trust and our own protection. So what we tend to do is push things away before they hurt us or let us down, and that way we believe somehow that we're protecting ourselves. It's a really it is a victim mentality, but it's what we do, and we do that because we fear getting hurt. So we push things away and we deny things, or we choose to ignore things about ourselves or whatever, all in protection of who we are. And this here says to me that somehow or another we need to be standing in this more grounded version of ourselves in order to manifest what we want. Because at the moment we're pushing away things just in case we get hurt, or just in case it doesn't work, or just in case it's not right for us. But in reality, how can we create the life we want when we're always in that victim mentality of pushing things away just to save us from getting hurt or experiencing pain? So what you can do sometimes is you can have yourself in a mindset of believing that what you believe about that is true. But until you learn to trust yourself, good example of this. I had a friend once who'd been through several very extensive relationships, and all of those people had cheated on her. And she'd got into this new relationship, which was extremely healthy and extremely beautiful. And she was very, very happy, but she enforced all of the views on this new partner. So in order for her not to fail at this, she had put all her faith in the other person. And what she'd done was she kept saying that I need to do these things so that he doesn't cheat on me. In reality, what you're saying here is that you are expecting that to happen and you are manifesting that. So what happens when that sort of energy is around? I always say to people, you can't always put your trust in other people. You've also got to have trust in yourself. Trust that you can overcome things. Trust that you can do what you need to do. A belief in yourself that leads you to this place where you do understand if something goes wrong, you can trust yourself. If you keep pushing away opportunities, if you keep believing somehow you're not entitled to something and you keep pushing things away just in case they don't turn out, then what you're saying to yourself is, I do not trust myself. I don't trust myself to love again, so I'm going to push the love away. I don't trust myself in this particular job, so I'm not going to accept it. So you end up limiting yourself. That is a victim mentality. So here I have the Magician, which tells me you are manifesting something really beautiful here. So what you've got to do is you've got to look at things from a different perspective. You're too stuck in the perspective of this Ten of Swords energy, this negative thinking. So what you're doing here is you're creating an energy of the negative thinking rather than the stability. So what are you doing here? Because you're being asked here to see things from a different perspective. And then we have the Queen of Cups coming through. So you have to see things through the eyes of love, not the eyes of pain. You have to see your world through your own self-love rather than looking through the pain that you've experienced in the past. So you may still be looking at your life through the old eyes rather than the new eyes here. Let's have a look at what's going on. All right, so we have the Ten of Pentacles coming through. I'm loving this because the Ten of Pentacles denotes the end of a cycle too, just as the Ten of Swords does. But the Ten of Pentacles shows us a very different view. This is that Hanged Man energy. So looking through your world, through the Ten of Pentacles and the joy and happiness and the fertility of what you have or what you can accept here, looking at your world through the positive mindset rather than the Ten of Swords energy. And the Ten of Swords energy is, oh, everything's going to go wrong. I'm never going to have what I want. You know, why do I keep doing this? I keep producing the same thing over and over again. That is creating more of that. The Ten of Pentacles energy is always looking on the bright side of things. Things will be great. I will have the life I want. I do have the belief in myself. I do trust who I am. And I can create this beautiful energy with this Ten of Pentacles here. All right, so we have the Hermit jumped out on me too. The Six of Swords, moving away from something here. I feel like there's a love offer coming in for you, and I feel like you've self-sabotaged before. Either you haven't trusted something, or you're still looking at love through the eyes of someone who's been betrayed. The Five of Wands, yeah, with the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Wands. This is a new beginning for you here. This is a new beginning that asks you to let go of what's happened before. There is healing that needs to be done here. But in order to move to the next phase, you've got to release the past. Whether that's your childhood, whether it is your past ways of thinking, whether it is the things that haven't gone so well for you before. You cannot build a future while you are hanging on to those things from your past. They have created some sort of energy for you where you're carrying and looking through your future through the eyes of the baggage you've experienced in the past. All right, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Look at this, Nine of Pentacles. Look, I had this in another reading. Exactly the same way. Exactly the same. Nine of Pentacles and the Empress energy together. This is about embracing your truth. This is about seeing yourself in your own power. This is about understanding that everything you want, everything you need is already there for you. It's already written for you. You can't keep going through your life self-flagellating or looking back at the past, worrying about what happened in the past or how things have never turned out for you. If you keep looking through those, you're going to keep manifesting those. And the universe is asking you to step into this beautiful version of yourself and to embrace everything that you have through the eyes of gratitude, not through the eyes of pain. Oh, and look at this, the Four of Cups coming through. You have a love offer coming to you, and I feel like you need to be standing and grounded in your own energy. Something has to be completed here. You are manifesting something beautiful, possibly long-term commitment and marriage here. But you've got to see things through a different perspective, and they're asking you to look through the eyes of love. The Queen of Pentacles goes with her intuition. She trusts who she is. She sends love out into the universe in a very positive way. She doesn't let people walk all over her. She isn't a doormat. She stands up for herself, but she does it in a place of self-love, not in a place of aggression or sadness. This is somebody who has embraced themselves fully here. And I feel that this is what is happening here for you. It's like you're trusting yourself and you're believing yourself. You have a brand new opportunity coming towards you in the way of love here. Somebody is coming towards you. Somebody is about to reach out and offer you this brand new opportunity. All right, so we have the Devil energy coming through. That is your fear. The Nine of Wands, that is the Wounded Warrior energy. And this is what you're trying to get past or let go of. And we have the Knight of Swords. Actually, I'll pull another card to clarify that. The Seven of Cups. Okay, there is an illusion that you are trapped in here. There is an illusion that you have got yourself trapped in. And this is the Wounded Warrior energy. And again, this sort of feels to me like this mentality of things are always going to go wrong. Because I've done it so many times here, but you're not understanding. You're repeating the pattern because you believe you're going to repeat the pattern. There is a truth coming to you here. And I feel like it's going to help free you up from some sort of illusion here. There is something here within this Devil energy that has kept you trapped to your past. But you're about to release this with this sword. It's about to be cut free, and you're about to be given an opportunity to step into your truth here. All right, let's read you an oracle card. Ooh, the Gatherer. Card 21. Card 21. Before we cultivated grains, we collected the wild bounty of nature. The gatherer finds abundant seeds, nuts, berries, and wild greens where the ordinary person only sees barren soil. That is exactly the feeling of the reading. So perhaps you're only ever seeing barren soil rather than abundant nuts, seeds, berries, and wild greens. The gatherer is the provider, the forager, and the gardener who collects roots and vegetables for the long winter when game is scarce. She does not hoard, trusting the bounty around her. Look at the resources you already have close at hand. This is a time of abundance. Everything around you is ripe and ready for harvest. Banish the notions of scarcity that have limited your choices and coloured your destiny. Pack your food for the winter and start with the low-hanging fruit that is all around you. So what the universe is saying here is everything you want is already there, but you have to get yourself in the mindset of abundance rather than in the mindset of scarcity. Because whatever this scarcity is has been holding you back from manifesting what you want. So it's time now to let go of this past way of being with this devil energy, releasing a past cycle that you are trapped in and allowing yourself to embrace what you are really entitled to. Thank you.